Hello. Happy Friday. Wait, is it Friday? Oh my God. I'm not used to working on Friday, so like I kind of lost a day. Um, so how's it going? We okay, I'm always like messing around with stuff on this table when I come in. So I'm only gonna really be on here for about an hour. I have to pack on my way to Virginia actually. I'm gonna be going down there for the weekend. And yeah, so this is just like a quick little thing to kind of come on here and chat with you real quick. I'm gonna try and like do a video while I'm down there too. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. But I'll see what happens. Anyway, so um somebody brought something up to me that was very, very interesting, and I wish that I actually had her name. She's one of the subscriber, it was somebody who commented on my Tinashe video and also my other video. Billionaireess. Okay. She made a really good point to say that it's interesting that hold on. What the hell? I'm trying to get the words correctly before before I actually like quote her. But it was very interesting like some of the things that some of you were saying, and I definitely got like billionaires her comment definitely got me. So first off, let me wait a second for some more people to come on. It usually takes like 10 minutes for people to start showing up. You know what, it is Friday night. A lot of people like have other things going on. I usually would, but in this time, not really. Um, not really. Although you might hear like the washing machine start going. Washing clothes quickly for this trip. Oh, I should. Nah, I'm all right. I'm just gonna wear my shorts. I can't wait to eat a whole bunch of seafood. We're going to a seafood restaurant. um, so how was everybody this week, by the way? First of all, let me start off with that. How was anything interesting? Nothing interesting happened to me this week. Honestly, like I was working in and out. I mean, I've been hanging out with people, Lisa. Yeah, no, I've been like going out and dates and such and just chilling. I don't really like, well, I don't know. I did go to like a winery and I drank a whole bunch of wine and then went to the club. I'm the only one, well, no, my friends, we always end up going to the winery before we go out to the club. Like we get wine, we'll get lit with wine and then go to the club. Like who does that? uh but yeah, so I mean there was really nothing that interesting going on. Is my phone? It is over there. Give me a second. Okay. So what? I'm sorry. Hold on. This one can go live, but then he doesn't want to call me. All right, let me stop. Um, all right. So there's like a bunch of stuff well, not really that, but not really that much stuff to talk about. But um, the first thing, obviously, is like I said, the whole Nashe situation. I don't know what's going on with that. To Nashe, I'm just like, come on, like why are we even doing this? Why? I mean, it is what it is. But billionaires had commented on the video and made it a point to say that it's interesting how she hyped up Joyride so much, and then now that it's not it hasn't been that successful, she's all of a sudden distancing herself from the project as if it never even happened, and she's releasing another album. And I find it very interesting too. And I'm just like, yeah, not for nothing. She's been talking about Joyride for the past 3 years. She started talking about it after her first album release. She's like, "Oh yeah, my next album, Joyride," and she started talking about Joyride uh, over like yeah since 2015. I think that it's sad, a little sad, and then there's a lot of people are not going to take her seriously if she's doing stuff like that. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like she's really. Uh, it's like I want her to win, but for some reason, it's like nothing works. Nothing works. And when you have the backing of a company like RCA, like you would think that things like that, because even the worst kinds of artists that have come out of like RCA, like they have been at least a little successful. Um, Tinashe is not successful. Like people know who she is, but like not too many people seem to really be paying her that much attention except for her like diehard fans. And so it's just like I don't even know what to do. But anyway, I mean that's all I really wanted to say about that. I just find it interesting that all of a sudden now she wants to just completely ignore the fact that Joyride happened just because it didn't do well on the charts, it didn't do well in sales. So, like, now she wants to move on to this other album with this other persona. And I'm just like, what is going on? You talked about Joyride for the last 3 years. And it makes me think about, the Tamar Braxton. Remember when she was still on The Real and they were talking about how Adrian didn't want to sing anymore or whatever. And then, she said, oh, I don't know if anyone's going to like it and all that stuff. Um, I God. I remember her saying that, "Oh, it doesn't matter if like a whole like, hundreds of thousands of people or just like, 3 or 4 people buy your album or buy your record. You be proud of your record." And that's honestly what it is. I feel like distancing yourself from your own piece, like from your own body of work, regardless of how it came to be, it's still yours. And I feel like, you should be taking responsibility. I don't know. I really honestly don't know what's going on over there, but I guess we'll get back to it at some point in time. First of all, does Dinah have pink hair? I just like looked at Instagram. Anyway, no, we're not talking about Fifth Harmony. So I will be taking some questions over the next like half hour because I'm not trying to be on live for that long this time around because I have things that I have to do. But mm, hold on. Somebody. Oh no. Oh no. I posted to my Instagram about the whole level up challenge. I said, should I make a fool of myself and do the level up challenge? Why did everybody say yes? I hate everyone. I hate it. Oh no. No, people want me to do the level up challenge. I don't know if I want to do that. That's too much. That's too much. I don't know if I that's too much. I don't see myself doing I shouldn't have posted that. Now everybody's gonna be looking for me to do the level up challenge. I don't like it. I don't like it. Arr! I mean, I really wanna do it, but at the same time, I'm gonna look like a fool, which I'm usually not that serious about, like, I usually don't take myself that seriously, but, when it comes to stuff like that, like, I'm usually not somebody who dances in front of a lot of people like that, like, not really, but do you think people will buy Tinashe's album? Yeah, I don't know. People seem excited about it, but it's like the same like 200, 300 people that usually comment on her stuff. So I don't know if people are really going to buy it. And this is the thing. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, it's a good thing that I'm not driving on this trip because usually I'm the one driving when we like take trips down to Virginia and stuff. But this time I'm not. I'm kicking back. I'm lying in the back. Um, but Here's the thing, whenever Tinashe comes out with something new, it's all like this like the single releases and all this hype that she puts around it as if I'm just like, "Okay." But then when the album comes out, there's nothing. And I'm just like, "Geez, like, why?" Do I think people will buy the album? Yeah, people will buy it. I don't know how many people will buy it, uh, but people will buy it. People always buy her stuff. Like, I might buy it. I don't know. I I don't know. Mhm. Yeah. So it's up in the air, but yeah, people are gonna buy the album. Just I don't know how many people, and that's just that. I mean, like you can't really you can't force people's hands. If they're not gonna like it, they're not gonna like you, and that's just that. That's just how it is. I gotta accept that too. There's a lot of people who don't really like me, my content, or like my music, whatever have you, and that's just like how it's going to be. um, I will say that there's an overwhelming like amount of hate for Tinashe that's kind of like really, really why would she and her team even release a whole new project when she has a whole album out? That's what I said. I'm like, didn't you just release Joyride like a couple of months ago? Like, what is going on? Like, I'm still, what, like, why? Why not focus on what you released now and focus on promoting that up instead of going on to another project? You're wasting time and you're wasting money at that point. It's just like, what was the point of even putting Joyride out? Somebody talk about, oh, she needs to satisfy her contract. I'm like, bullshit. You should still like focus on that. And then, maybe release the album later this year or like, but why are you releasing a whole album? Why? I don't think she owns the music. That's what a lot of people like to tell me, like, oh, she had no creative control and stuff. But looking on like most of the songs on Joyride were written by her, and some of them were produced by her too. Maybe label doesn't want her to go on tour. I don't know who's really paying to see Tinashe. Not like that. I mean, there will be people too, but I don't know if shows are going to show out. The sales or if the ticket sales are going to be all that great. Um, I don't know what they're trying to do. She's like, oh God, my God. She's an artist that kind of gets away from you. And you never know what the hell is about to happen with her for some reason. I don't know. It's just very Square Enix. Oh, Star Ocean has a mobile game now. I don't know. I'm like looking through Instagram while I'm on live. That's very disrespectful. I'm sorry. Maybe she could go on as an open act for like Bruno. Stop. She can jump on Bruno's tour now that Cardi B is not going to be on there. And I knew Cardi B probably wouldn't go on tour. Like she just had a whole baby. Like leave her alone. I haven't seen any promotion from the Joyride era, not even small interviews or morning show performances. So her team or her can't expect money to come in when money is never placed into the project. True. Now there were a couple of things. There were a couple of things. Like she did perform, I think, on Good Morning America. I think it was the week before the album release, or the week of the album release. And then she did a couple of other things, but all she did was perform, no drama. I'm just like, can't you do something you need, like, let's see something else. She only has that one trick. It's just like, really, are you only doing no drama? Can you do Faded Love? Can you do Salt? Maybe I feel like Salt would have been a good song to sing on Good Morning America because it's a bunch of like, you know old white people watching. I'm just saying, like, oh my God. Thing is, she's on the wrong section of her label. She needs to go to the urban side, like SZA and Khalid. I mean, sure, but as long as the audience that follows her is mostly the urban demo. So I don't like that in itself. Like, it's not really even a contributing factor. I think, in my opinion, I don't know. To be honest, I just don't know what kind of direction she had. Like, she has like no direction, no focus. I feel like the thing is that they try so hard to market her as this like party chick when that's not all that she is. But then if you're not going to be that, then just market yourself in that way. Be like, yeah, I'm this girl and that girl too. But I don't know. It does, let's see, yeah, it does because she's only performing in front of a pop audience. True. But let's be completely clear about something like trap and and not R&B, trap and like hip hop and stuff has been very mainstream over the last couple of years. So in a lot of ways, hip hop is pop now. And when I always like people say, "Oh, this is a pop. This is like pop music, pop music." You know that pop music is whatever is popular at that time, right? And hip hop is becoming more and more mainstream and more popular. So the urban, more and more like other people of other demos are listening to urban music. So that's why I say it's not really a contributing factor. But what is a contributing factor is the way that the albums, the bodies of work are marketed. If you are marketing your album as, that dark urban R&B, then do it as such. But you're gonna also have like jazz songs and rock songs and other types of styles on it, then market it as that. Market it as a multidimensional album with different sounds on it. But and her rollouts have been very messy, and that's not even for her. From the looks of it, RCA makes all their artists release at horrible times and releases things too close. I've noticed that too, I think. But I haven't really been keeping up too much with RCA and stuff that they're doing because I'm just not interested. RCA is kind of messy. Um, so is Epic. I mean, a lot of these companies just ain't. They're not worth crap. Like it's really sad. Honestly, it's really sad. But yeah, I just don't understand it. That's why I was kind of at. I can't understand how white artists like Camila or Ariana get to sing R&B songs and benefit from it compared to black artists. Give Ariana and SZA the same songs and see which one is popular. I mean, that's something that we've been talking about for years. White people coming in and taking what's ours and actually profiting more from it than we do when it originated with us. I mean, that's been a thing for the longest time now, and it's sad, but I don't really know what I like honestly what can be done at this point to turn it around except like I have no damn clue as to what to do. Are you what? I don't know what that says. I don't know if that's some type of spam, but I'm not about to read it. That's why I was gonna say, yeah. Well, with Normani, at least she's in a subsidiary, so she doesn't have to deal with the company directly. She leaves that to Keep Cool or whatever they're called, and they're the subsidiary and RCA, like they're like a subunit, and they deal directly with RCA. So they're their own label, but they're under the umbrella of RCA. So that's a little bit better than dealing with RCA directly because when dealing with them directly, they have so much else going on. At least when you're under another umbrella, it's like it's easier to work with a smaller group, a smaller label that operates under a bigger label because those label people, like in the smaller label, will know exactly how to communicate with the bigger label. Okay. Do you listen to Taylor Swift's last album because she knows that pop becoming less and less pop? She's trying to collab with Trap on. I'm not. No, I did not listen to Taylor Swift's album because I'm not trying to give her free and full promotion. I'm not trying to do that. No, just like Tiana Taylor said on her album, no free promotion. I am not about to listen to her album. No, no, because that would mean the waste of my time. I'm not listening to her music. I'm not, because I'm not crazy about her as an artist. Number one, I'm just not, and her whole gimmick. I don't care. I really don't care. Some of my friends are huge Swift fans. I'm just like, okay, go ahead, bye. I'm not here for it. I'm not. I don't care to be. I just whatever. Um, but it is what it is. Hold on, I'm like turning this up, and give me a minute. Oh my gosh. What the hell? I have a question. I'm obsessed with Cher and love her so much. I want to see her in concert, but my question is, do you like Cher? Not really. I'm not really a huge fan of Cher. Like I'm partial to Cher. I'm indifferent. I'm not like a fan. But I can't take away, her legendary status. She's been around for a very long time and she's had hits and stuff and but I'm just not crazy about her. So yeah. I'm keeping it honest, I can't take away what she's done for the music industry and all of that, but I'm just not a fan. She did come to my school once when I went to Penn State. She was on tour or whatever, and she came to Penn State once. People went out to see her too, and I'm like, wow, she's still doing her thing. I'm just like, damn, go ahead. But anyway, I also see what's been happening with Tinashe. It's kind of what happened to Christina Aguilera's latest era, Paid Dust, kind of. And mostly because not a lot of people really care too much about her in that way, except for her diehard fans. There's a reason why, like, it's just like, why? I mean, a lot of people, and then like the diehard fans, they go so hard for her that they want to defend every little thing, and like that's the reason why I got so annoyed when I did my Liberation review, and they're like attacking me. I was like, what the hell? Like, calm down, damn. Yeah, I can't take nothing. Shit. Um, Grammy is going to be very interesting this year because many critics are trying to figure out if Taylor will win or not. I don't care. What do you think of the upcoming Kehlani and Normani collab? Kehlani confirmed it today. I'm excited about that. That's actually like, that's a good collaboration. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. I want to hear it. I just hope that Normani is putting something out by herself. No feature. Like this single right here needs to be Normani and only Normani. I don't want to hear anybody else on this track but Normani. Um, Collaborations are fun and good, and it definitely draws attention to you as an artist. But I need to see that she can stand alone. She's only ever been with everybody else. Really localize this top 15 next week. I mean, we really don't have a lot of other things going on right now in R&B. So what? I'm not surprised because what is really going on? Like I only hear like the same crap over and over and over again. So it's like what? Oh. Mm-mm. So no, so Black Lightning. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm like Black Lightning didn't come back yet. Had me thinking I was late. Okay. What the hell? Oh, I'm like looking at. Okay, so I don't. I mean, maybe I don't know, or at least like with like somebody like Calvin Harris. That's his name, right? Um, where there's nobody else singing, but it's still a collaboration. Um, oh yeah, I can't wait for the Normani and Kayla to collab. I can't wait for this. She needs to catch up some more eyes first. Anticipation is key. I mean, true. I mean, mad people have been talking about her since before the hiatus. I mean, people have been talking about her since that split on the VMAs. People have been talking about her. We're already a year later. Like, come on now, like, let's go. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's a mess. Um, oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Why am I so sleepy? She said everyone says she's the new Beyonce. I mean, let's slow down, please. I mean, people have been saying that for years, but I'm just like, okay, let's let her grow, please, and also let's see what direction she goes into. She might be completely different than Beyonce. She is different than Beyonce. The only thing that they share is the fact that Normani idolizes Beyonce, looks up to her, likes to sing her songs. and dances. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like they're two different people. Yeah, that's all I really have to listen to of Normani is her covers and Love Lies. Just stop comparing her. She should be the next Normani. Yeah, well, that's what we've been saying. She is the next Normani. Like she is Normani. That's all she can be is Normani. This was something that came up in conversation earlier on when I was talking about Level Up, and somebody commented down below. They were like, "Oh, you know, Sierra was somebody who was boxed into this whole persona of being Princess of Crunk and B way like in the early stages of her career. And so she really had no room to actually grow and spread her wings and experiment with her artistry. And it's the reason why a lot of people kind of walked away from her is because when she started deterring from what people's idea of what her artistry should look like and sound like, they were no longer, they weren't satisfied. So we can't assume that Normani is going to go in that exact direction. We can't try to box her in by calling her Beyonce, like the next Beyonce, because then that's all anybody is going to ever expect from her is like a song that Beyonce would have, like Beyonce rejected tracks or some shit. Like no, you can't like do that. Anyway, can you please explain why songs that are already certified count towards album sales? So, like, are you talking like how single sales count towards album sales? Like, I'm not sure about that question. Okay, so it's very, very convoluted. Um, because now, like, they've made it so. I guess because of the fact that now, because people are buying things online and people are downloading and streaming, they have to. Um, right. So they have to actually count. So let's see. They have to actually count the streams in some kind of way. They're not weighted as highly as actual like digital like downloads, like buying the album or a physical copy. Those are equal, but when it comes to streaming, when it comes to buying a single, it so. But see, this doesn't make sense. Only sold 200,000 pure in sales and 100,000 in first week, including streams. But this is only first week. When did she actually go platinum? People don't buy music when they stream, so it doesn't make sense. Now, if you're streaming on Spotify, they count it mostly because you have to pay to stream. Like you do have to pay for the pro in order to stream it the way and stream it the way you want. And when you do it on Tidal, all that stuff, you're paying for those subscriptions in order to play those songs over and over and over, and that's what it counts towards your streams. And now it says like 100. I think it's like 100 or 150 streams with platinum after 1 month. Buy music when they stream, so it doesn't. No, they're not technically buying the music, but because of the fact that we now have a lot of people streaming over buying the album, you have to count it some type of way. It has to be counted in some type of way. Otherwise, the people wouldn't really be getting any type of certifications. Um, so I see why they did it, but I also I'm just like it's kind of weird because if we're doing the math here, let's say 100,000. Okay, let's get in here. I'm using calculator because I want to. Shut up. Okay, so 100,000 in Seven. I told you already why artists can't sell because of streaming, because of everything else, because of piracy, because of that. Digital downloading is kind of hurting the industry in a way. And that's the reason why people have to charge so much for their tours so that they can make some of that money back so they don't have to owe their label so much. That isn't all artist's fault. It's not really the artist's fault. It's the way that the economy has changed, the way that the digital economy, like it's different. Like everything is on the computer now, so it's like more difficult to keep up with. Excuse me. So wait, what the hell? One divided by 150, 666. Yeah. So all right. Let's say 670 or so. If it was 100,000 in like a streams, I think it's 150 streams equals one single download, or like one single download, and then 10 single downloads equals one album download. So 900 divided by 150, that's 666 divided by 10 is 66. So what? No, I think I did that incorrectly. I did that incorrectly. Way incorrectly. Or did I do it? I don't even know. So technically, that's only like 66 albums. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make a lot of sense. 1,500 streams. Mm, yeah. No, 1,500. That's what I said. So, because I said 150 streams equals one single, then 10 singles equals one album. So that means 1,500 streams equals one album. That's what I did. But like when we're talking 100,000 streams, that's only 66 albums. So technically, wait, hold on. Yeah. So that's weird. 1,500 times. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's only 66. So I don't get it. You really need to like get in like the millions somewhere in order, and that's probably what she did. In order to get a million, let's say like only in streams, let's say Havana. Um, no, yes. So a million times 1,500. Oh Jesus. Turn it around. 100,000 million trillion quadri. Oh my God, that's more than she probably got. But then, of course, with the I don't even know. Like it's a lot. You literally need to have like billions of streams in order to be able to really like make a dent, and only a dent. It's really sad. It's sad. But honestly, like it's such a convoluted system that like hardly anybody even wants to deal with it. Like why are we dealing with it? I think our album stream is over a billion due to Havana. True. I mean, and probably never be the same. I mean, people were streaming that, I guess, as a single. But to be honest, it's so different out here. Nobody's really selling the whole album anymore. People aren't buying albums. I mean, I can't. Obviously, people aren't buying albums. Look at Nashe only selling 5,000 first week. Like, I can't. Gone are the days where people would sell a million copies in a week. I mean, unless your name is like Taylor Swift or Adele or something. It's stupid. Streaming is the business now. I guess, but you have to have yourself a really, really huge following in order to have people stream your music a lot. It's just a lot. It's a lot. But anyway, it's getting a little bit late. I should probably close this down. I still buy hard copies too. I mostly do digital, like I usually buy my albums digitally, unless it's like an album that I really want. What do you think of Forbes dissing Nicki by saying that Queen is? It looks like desperation. Listen, they're just saying everything that we're thinking, or at least what I'm thinking. I don't know. I just don't find this whole Queen era, like, it doesn't seem like it's going to go over well. I'm not wishing bad upon the album or anything, but it just seems like it's a cry for help. I'm not really here for this Queen era. And then that Fifi video, whatever that she put out with 6ix9ine, I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. I think it's a hate Nikki propaganda and her self-sabotaging. She has been self-sabotaging, like, every time she comes out, and she's always, like, cursing people out and stuff, and I'm just like, you're making yourself out to be the bad guy, okay? The song is good. I'm not crazy about the song. I think it's because 'cause I'm not really crazy about 6ix9ine either. Like, he's the last person that I really wanted to see her collaborate with, and it's just he's a clout chaser, and I'm just not here for clout chasers. She's a clout chaser too now, I guess, I don't know. And then, of course, people are like saying that she's siding with a pedophile, and then they're bringing her brother into it. I'm just like, this is some bull crap. Like, I'm just done. I'm just done. Nikki, like, she's been around for way too long to fall into these traps with these people. I'm just done. So freaking done. 2, 9, 10. What the hell? Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Do you do you watch Big Brother? No. I've never watched Big Brother. I've never been interested in watching Big Brother. I think that the show is kind of like a waste of time. That's just like my opinion on it. I'm not really a big fan of reality television anyway, and that show just seems like it's a waste. I mean, it's been around for a long time, but I'm just not here for it. Like, the only show that I would watch like that is like what shows have I watched that were like that? Like, when you're in a house and then I mean, I've watched Bad Girls Club once, only because my roommate used to watch it a lot, and it was entertaining for the time. Um, and there was this show on the N. I don't know if anybody remembers that. It used to be T Nick, like that was T Nick before it was T Nick. Um, and it was called Queen Bees with Joanna, who won like the first America's Next Top Model. She had that little show on there with these like these girls that were like kind of spoiled and stuff, and they were just like whatever. And it was so stupid. It was kind of stupid, but at the same time, it was entertaining to me to see them act dumb on camera. Honestly, I just don't like a lot of reality television. I can't sit there and just watch it for long periods of time. It's not entertaining to me. I'd rather watch a good scripted show, you know. But yeah, it's 8:30 now. I should probably go because I don't want to be. I don't. Well, I'm probably not going to end up going to sleep before I leave anyway. Like I said, I'm probably sleeping in the car. Um, but I will answer this question: who do you want to see perform at VMAs? No one, because I'm not watching it. No, I'm kidding. It would be cool if Normani could perform at the VMAs, but she doesn't have any other material besides Love Lies, unless like in the next 2 weeks, she can release some new music or release another single or do this collaboration or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Um, I would want to see there's not too many people, like, Charlie Puth? I don't know. I don't even know who's charting right now to really even put a big, like, a foot out there. I'll tell you I don't wanna see. I don't wanna see Nicki Minaj. I definitely don't wanna see 6ix9ine. I don't want to see Cardi B. She's supposed to be on a hiatus. Go sit yourself down and take care of your baby. I don't wanna see Bruno Mars. He's overplayed now. Like, it's been overdone. Like, sit down. Sit down. Go sit down. Um, I I'm probably not gonna like any of these performances. One word, Drake is charting. Drake is charting, so I mean, what he gonna do in my feelings? Kiki, do you love me? Like, I'm so sick of that song. I think Taylor and Camila will perform. That's another reason not to watch. Um, I'm not. Yeah, no. I feel like I'm gonna end up just recording it and then skipping through the performances because I really don't even give a damn about the damn awards anymore. I'm just like focusing in on the performances like I usually do. Um 6 years of 5H. Yeah, I know. Yesterday was the anniversary. 7/27. Actually, no, was that yesterday? That's today. That's today. It's 7/27. Happy anniversary to Fifth Harmony. I mean, I don't give a damn. They're like what are we celebrating? Like they're not even together right now. What are we celebrating? All we can do is listen to the albums. It's 7/27 and it's been a while since I was lost for words. I'm lost for words now because I can't remember the rest of that song. Is it needles and static and sorrows? I never knew a love that doesn't hurt. Feeling the heat and the I don't even know. Just give me one good reason. Drop everything you're leaving. Seconds away from turning this car back around. Something about your feeling pushing up on me and now my walls fall down. Usually feel less. Why am I scared of happy? Usually feel less. Why am I scared of happy? I'm afraid of nothing. I'm afraid of no one. Used to be fearless. Why am I scared of happy? People are saying if there is a reunion, Camila has to be in it. Hell to the nah. No. Okay, she decided she was gonna leave the group. Absolutely not. It would be like freaking Destiny's Child inviting Farrah Franklin to be on like no, like stop. No, no, no. No. It might Consuela, but no, 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 no. I don't think. Do you think they'll be back? I don't know. And right now, I'm not really even focusing on that. I don't care because it's irrelevant to my life right now. So I really just don't care about like them coming back. That's just not in my mind. Um, Perez. First of all, can we talk about Perez Hilton and his messy ass? He has something smart to say about Tinashe too. He always has something smart to say about Tinashe, number one, and always has something smart to say about 5H. Like what? And he's like, Perez Hilton say she should sing 5H songs at her concert. Why? Why? Like I don't like why is that even? That's ridiculous. That's stupid. Perez Hilton needs to go sit down and retire or something. Like stop it. Why is he like still in everybody's freaking like he's always inserting himself into shit that doesn't even concern him. Like it's like literally his career is about that. And then saying stuff that's like completely off the wall stupid half the time. It's like you don't want to call somebody stupid, and I'm not calling him stupid, but some of the things that he does is stupid. Some of the things he says is stupid, and I just don't pay attention to him at all. Also, something has come to my attention. Why? Oh God, I can't. Never mind. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even going to. Okay, so plus she doesn't even have the right to. It's not like Beyonce, who is on good terms with her bandmates compared to Camille. Yeah, no, that's true. But I just don't see her doing that anyway, because she's supposed to be separate from the group now. So why would she perform 5H songs? I mean, granted, she sings on most of them anyway, so like she would be singing mostly her parts, and it would be like the song, and like that wouldn't even matter. But I feel like no, like that's stupid. You want to separate yourself from that. Just do that. Um, but I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, that's it. I already went on too long. It's after 8:30. I need to get myself back here. It was nice talking to you guys. Let me see. Hold on. Also, June's Diary will win in 2018. Their album is coming out soon. Thank you to Jussie Smollett for supporting our girls and signing them to your label. We need to completely surrender ourselves to the greatness that is June's Diary. I'm not playing this year. I'm not playing. They are going to definitely win. Their album is going to do well. I'm putting it into the universe right now. It's going to happen. Okay, everybody have a good night. Goodbye and have a good weekend. I might go live again while I'm in Virginia just for fun. Bye bye.